Alright guys, this is the new bunker. I was just doing some base maintenance. I'll go over that in a little bit. But this is the new UI, which I'm crazy, bro. I loved this. Loved it. I loved it. I love it. And then the POV or the PvP, the hell? I can't speak. Matkames Underground. I feel like there are gonna be way more maps. Definitely, I know. But I feel like there's probably going to be one down here, stuff like that. And I love how they just fixed up the UI so much. The contact list looks way better. The missions, fire. And the one thing I do have to say about the missions, though, is, like, the turn-in missions. They're being, like, out of whack right now. So, like, I have two LBAV chest rigs and the helmets and stuff over at my kiosk. Or my market, which I'll show y'all later. And it just says it's not on the what's her name on the turn-in list. I'm just canceling them now, but I like how they did this too. The only thing I don't like about that is it just takes a little long to load. Like if I'm trying to get into raid quick and put in some things quick, that might make me a little bit mad, but I don't mind it personally right now. And yeah, this is probably it for the UIs and stuff like that. They got the regions, which I like. I like how they did this too. The store, notifications, patch notes, settings are right. Your cat, Christmas music, tough. Alright. That's that. The UI. The old intel room is no longer a thing. There's no more intel room. What you have to do here, you have to put motherboard, RAM, CPU, and then you can put the GPUs up here, and that's how you start farming Karuna. And there's multiple rows of it. Right here, they have the whiteboard, which is tough. Love. I can't read that. Whatever. That's the whiteboard. And then, you know, got these. And then that's where it shows the, TK balance and the, how much you're making a minute. They have a mirror here. I didn't notice this. I just not noticed this, honestly. Tough. Okay. Yo. Personal favorite. There's gonna be a new map right there. I feel like these two probably are gonna be new bosses for new maps. Because unless this is just extra storage for right now, which it probably is, but here's Mamba, Cultist for Island, right? Collector for Matka, Patra and Nikolai for Mall, and Kurtek for Silo. So these two are probably gonna be new maps. And new bosses, which is dope. I'm stoked to see that in next wipes or new updates or whatnot. So, market, bedroom, vault, gym, plant room, kitchen, bathroom, storage, armory. We're gonna go towards this way. This is like the armory where all your stuff is stored. Me, I have nuclear night, so I come with a few extra backpacks, a few extra gear. And, you know, JCP, armor rigs, stuff like that. And I love what they did, so you don't have to organize it, like, all this yourself. Because when you had Nuclear Night in the previous, these would just be sitting in your kiosk until you decide to organize them, you know? You know, extra armor, backpacks, there's gear techs in here. And then right here is where you would find your storage stuff, which is, like, would be in the old bunker storage room. You know, the NRSs, the food, the filters, the sun products, stuff like that, you know. Just tough. I like all of this so much. Organized, you know, skin part right here. More room for armor. Loved it. And then this is where the DLC room is at, which is more, there's more storage, yeah. But this is where most of your DLCs are going to be at, if you have any. Right here, Uwu pack right there. This is all the wipe reward stuff. And this is John Wick. This is Colt Outlaw. I believe it's this one. It's this DLC. This is from, that is from the new the DLC with Payday, the Splinter DLC. This is the, Oni, or not Oni, the Samurai DLC, stuff like that. Terminator DLC, which also has these hands, and Rev 9, which is a new skin, and it has glasses, stuff like that. Let me see. I don't think they're in here. The only thing that I wish, more backpacks. The only thing that I wish they kind of did too is, see, these sell for a decent chunk, so I'm probably gonna sell these. I don't use riot shields. Quick tip: riot shields sell for like 20k. I'm not sure about the DLC ones, but I think they do. Anyway, so backpack stuff like that, and this is where more storage is at. These are the crates. Where did they go? I don't know. I think that's just my VR being buggy, because it does that when I'm recording. Yeah, the Rev 9 glasses. For the cello. Oh yeah, these are for the Splinter update, which I'm probably just gonna put these like in here. Yeah. Put them like here, there. Alright. But another thing I want to see with these, yeah, like I was telling you, it's being buggy. It's been like that since they added the turn-in wipe things. I highly doubt Ghost of War is going to see this video. I will add them, but that's one thing you do need to fix is the turn-in missions. They're being very weird. Like they just, like, it won't say it's on the list. And then this is the new Tabor market, which I do like a decent chunk. Spectre, all the other people. The one thing, my boy Merrick is gone, so there's no more upgrading the bunker. Yeah, he's gone. But the one thing, is Merchant of Death here? I don't think he's here either. Yeah, the two that are on here aren't on here or in here anymore. Which kind of sucks, because Merrick, what they could have added with him is that, like, where the spots are for the, NRS growth, and the crypto mining and stuff like that, crates. And, they could have just made it so you can upgrade those, you get more yield, or you get more current per second, yada yada, And then these is where the weeds are grown, or the NRSs. And, these little things, these are water something. I forgot what they're called. They're called, like, water filters, These are the water filters. These are, like, containers or something that can do that. I don't know. So, yeah, you literally can just put them on here. That will probably go out in maybe a week or so. You just do that. They cost, like, maybe, like, 2,500, I think. And then, one thing I love about this, the shooting range doesn't take any bullets anymore. It doesn't take bullets, so you I'll have unlimited bullets when you're shooting in the shooting range. Which I'm sure somebody's gonna wind up bugging out, or figuring out how to bug that, which is gonna be really sucky. I'll show you guys. Now if this doesn't have a mag. Pistol mags, Makarov. This is tough, bro. I like how they did this. I was like, bro, I was thinking about it, and I'm like, it's just that bad. Oh my god. Oh my god, I think I'm pretty bad, y'all. Oh my god. Can I just not aim? Yeah. I like that a lot because the shooting range used to be like one of the most non-useful spot ever in the bunker. And I'm so glad they finally added the fact that it doesn't take up space, so you don't have to. It doesn't take up bullets, so you don't have to go to the tutorial every single time that you want to, practice on your aim. Especially since they don't have the right attachments in there, personally. And, yeah, I mean, I think that really concludes it. I can show you all the bedroom. Or, yeah, the generator. It's dope. Here's the generator, so. But there's 2 generators now. You can fill this up with gas, or you can do this one, which requires a motherboard. I just took it out, so I'm gonna go in dark now. I'm dark. So, this requires the motherboard. This is the new motherboard, which I'm so glad they improved how big it is, because now it can fit into almost every bag except for the sling, I think. And, yeah, so it requires a circuit board and 5 spark plugs, and then you just turn it on. And then, yeah, it's on now. Yep. And then this one's just self-explanatory. Take off the cap, fill it up, boom. Cool. And then, yeah, they have the new bedroom, which I don't know what this is for. But, I think that's just a decoration. Oh, yeah, they added this little sling monkey thing. It's like a little, I think it's like a charm or something you can put on your backpack or just have with you, which is pretty dope. I like it. It's cute. I'm pretty sure that was somebody who was a part of the dev team. Yeah, this is the new full area. It's pretty dope. People say it's bad. I have a friend who's saying it's bad. I think he's just not good at the game. As Scott would say, skill issue. Alright, well, I think that ends it. And yeah, everybody who likes my videos, sees my videos, even if you're hating, it still push me onto the algorithm. I appreciate you for that. Comment, like, follow me. I appreciate everything you guys do for me, even though I'm not that big of a creator. I still hope to be one day. And yeah, I'll make some content on Breachers, Strayed. I have some other games other than Tabor I'd love to make content on. I'm most likely going to make content strictly on Tabor for right now, until somebody either requests a game or I feel like making content on Breachers. I'm pretty good at Breachers, so I'll probably go live doing that, or I'll make some content doing that. Yep. Love you guys and appreciate you for everything.